In celebration of International Women's Day, the Philippine Embassy in the United States, in partnership with the Young Professionals of Washington, D.C., sponsored a panel discussion featuring Filipinas or Filipino women in the creative industries. EBC's DC's Ace Ramirez with the story.
March 8th is International Women's Day, celebrated to commemorate the movement for women's rights. Here in the United States, March is actually National Women's History Month. Although the campaign to address women's rights should be an everyday occurrence, it's good to dedicate a day to remind of the need for more women participation and involvement in the workforce, in addressing social issues, in the right for basic human rights, and in furthering creative freedom. Understanding the significance of this, the Philippine Embassy here in Washington, D.C. hosts today a panel discussion on women's contributions to the creative industries.
Philippine Ambassador Jose Manuel Romualdez welcomed the crowd with a message emphasizing the role of women in achieving the Philippine government's goal of sustainable, equitable, and inclusive development.
With me is one of today's panelists. She is a graphic designer, entrepreneur, and owner of Josie Designs, Miss Josie Thompson.
I am here to celebrate International Women's Day. I'm so glad that it's gaining more oomph, that people are doing something to celebrate it. I mean, when they give you something like this, you shouldn't just let it pass by because it'll just disappear. You got to take advantage of it.
I think development centered around highlighting the voices of anyone who is not traditionally heard is what I care about.
The thing that is standing in the way of women, and especially women of color in media, is tradition, and tradition that needs to change in order for, there to be more gender and racial equality inside newsrooms.
My major takeaway from this event is we need to encourage our younger females and women that are in school to not be afraid to go into male-dominated field where we have women making the decisions and not just men that are, have all the say, but where we can have women have a role in their organizations.
As a male officer in the Philippine Foreign Service, I'm a firm believer in the fact that I think, and I truly believe, that males are important partners for achieving gender equality and women empowerment. I think that's one thing that I just wanted to emphasize, that we have to be partners of women in achieving gender equality and women empowerment.
The Philippines has consistently been ranked as the most gender equal country in Asia, but even then we feel that there's still a lot of work to be done. And we try to do this industry by industry, because although the battle for women's rights and gender equality, it cuts across many sectors.
From the Philippine Embassy in Washington, D.C., I'm Ace Ramirez, 1 with 25.